Yo, what's up, guys? So first thing we're going to do is we are going to open up the project that we turned in from yesterday, and we are going to go ahead and copy and paste it. And we're going to copy it, and the one thing you don't want to do is hit the select all, okay? That really doesn't work in this case. So we're going to go back and we're going to do select, and then we're just going to select the part that we want. Okay, so we're going to select it all and bring it all the way down from, so we're going to go all the way from function. You're going to have to scroll kind of on the side, like the left hand side in the black area, and get rid of the keyboard, and then kind of go all the way down. Make sure you get the bottommost bracket. Okay, make sure you get it. Click on it, hit copy, or you can hit cut, either or. I would hit copy just in case you lose it. And then we are going to get out of that. We are going to go into more, and we are going to go down to starting points, and we are going to choose an answers worksheet or playground. And then we're going to open up the answers. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of get you guys set up and get you started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to paste the function at the top. Okay, so we created some space, created the function, and at this point, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and modify your chatbot. So make sure that you check the rubric in Schoology to kind of get yourself acquainted to what the project is. You want to create kind of a personality to the chatbot, give it a name, which we will do together. If you want to go ahead and try this on your own, stop the video now and just give this all a shot and see if you can figure it out. I am going to go through kind of getting you guys started, set up, and then your job is to kind of create the personality, kind of change the responses, make it your own. Okay, whether you want it to be sarcastic or you want it to be pleasant or themed out, Star Wars bot, or whatever you're kind of into, and you can have different responses based on that. So I am going to go through and we're going to set up a loop, and so we're going to choose while, and we have to create a variable above the while statement, and we are going to call this play again, and it is going to equal true, and that is how it's going to start. And then we're going to change condition to play again. And so while this is true, it's going to run the loop. So we're going to delete that bracket, and we're going to move that bracket down to the bottom. Okay, give yourself a little extra space and add the bracket, and that will get rid of the error. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to get rid of the show what is your name, and we are going to kind of give a welcome. This is our chatbot, or whatever we're going to call it. So hi, my name is LaneBot. And at this point you're going to want to create your own name for the bot, so if it's going to be sarcasm bot, snark bot, unicorn bot, whatever you want to have it themed out to be, and then the theme that you would create to go along with kind of the personality. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and open up my emoji editor, and I'm going to add the robot symbol here to kind of add to it. And then in parentheses, I'm going to put down here, press S to stop, because we want to give the user and kind of an out of the loop when they're finally done talking to the chatbot. So just make sure to fill that back in, have parentheses on the outside of the parentheses, and then have a final set of parentheses to close it out. So here we're going to change this to question, and then we are going to come over and we're going to type out, you know, please ask me any question that you want, or kind of whatever you are theming out your robot to be. Obviously, you'd want a more sarcastic response if your robot is sarcastic, and so on and so forth. And finally, here in the show part is where we're going to choose response to question, and then where it says string, we're going to put in question. Okay, so that will be able to play, but we're still kind of in this never-ending loop. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create an if statement, and we're going to do if question is double equal, because we're using an if statement, and if it's S. So we're also going to add over here a dot lowercase, because if you type in a letter, the first letter is always gets capitalized on an iPad. So we want to make sure that it works. And then make sure you add your brackets. And then we are going to turn play again, and we're going to make it false. Okay. With that if statement, now outside of the brackets, we're going to add an else. And so anything other than that S will have the show response. So we're going to add brackets here, and sometimes it's a pain when you try to delete them. Okay, so this can be very frustrating. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them back, and this would be the solution. Is we are going to select this text, and we are going to use the cut, and then we're going to place our cursor inside the brackets, and then we're going to paste, and that should allow us to have a working chatbot. So then when you run your code, it's going to ask you to enter a question. Okay, so when can I be done? Submit it, and it's going to give the response of when you have your pants on, and then it's going to repeat. So then we type in S, we hit submit, and it ends. Okay, so at this point you might say to yourself, oh, I want to add a message in here to say, thanks for talking to me, just get lost, kind of whatever you want to do. Just kind of make it your own. And that will kind of be it for the course. So I apologize for you guys not having the chance to create any more apps, but you guys hung in there, and I really appreciate it, and hope you guys had a great year and a great class for what we had in class. All right, so take care and have a good one.